Okay, I totally get it. It's Valentine's Day, you're young, you're dumb, and you're broke, and you probably clicked on this video because I put your favorite song in the title just to show you that I'm hip and I'm cool and I'm fun. But if there's anything that I want to share with you today, it's not my witty sense of humor. It is my somewhat mediocre but still good of skills to create the perfect, affordable Valentine's Day dinner for you and your partner, whoever that is. Unless you're the lady marrying the Tetris game, because I still don't understand that one. So if you were a kid, you probably always wanted dessert first. So I'm going to let your childhood dreams come true, and I'm going to show you how to make chocolate-covered strawberries first. Now they look a little bit dewy because I let them sit in the fridge for a couple days before I filmed this scene right here. But let it be known they were just as fresh as Missy Elliott wearing Adidas tracksuit in one of her music videos. So don't get it twisted. So you're obviously going to need some strawberries, and then I'm just going to give a little haircut to these good old red babies here. And you don't have to do that. Some people actually like that on there, but I like to be able to eat it all in one bite. So I cut them off, but be sure to wash your strawberries. You don't know what kind of germs be lurking on those things in the store. And then I prefer this dipping chocolate because it's super easy to use and it tells you all the directions to get the perfect smooth consistency, so I don't feel the need to have to tell you that. And I just took a kebab stick, making sure that the strawberry was dry after I rinsed it off because it won't be covered as well with chocolate. It might make it a little chunky. So I just swirled it all around, made sure I got it completely covered. And there's a little drippage at the end there. You can tap your wrist to get that off, or I'm just kind of doing a little maneuver here. And then I just set it on a cookie sheet lined with parchment paper, and I set it in the fridge for at least 30 minutes, but they harden pretty quickly and pretty easily. But it's super easy to do these things. I know you can get 6 chocolate covered strawberries for $20. This cost me less than 10. I got a big pack of strawberries for $7, and the dipping chocolate was about $3.50 on its own. So as you can tell, you're saving a lot of money just DIYing this yourself. Now let's move on to the champagne, and I'm going to show you how to flavor it up a little bit and make it a little bit fancier with some fresh strawberries. So yes, get those strawberries back out. We are about to use them. So you're going to take a strawberry and you're going to chop it up in pretty small pieces. I don't know a good method for this because I'm not a professional cook, so that's that. And then when you get that all done, you're going to put those pieces in an ice tray. I found this heart-shaped ice tray at IKEA. I think it was like $3 or something. So just do that. You can find any ice cube trays. Good with me or good with you, I guess it depends. And then I had that frozen juice. Now you find that in the frozen fruit aisle, and you are going to need to defrost that, but it'll give you all the directions on the bottle when you buy it. Now get any fruit juice with strawberries in it. The only one that I found had strawberries and blueberries, and it ended up tasting just fine, and I actually really liked it. And then you're going to just take that spoonful and pour it in there as slowly as you can. And of course, let this freeze overnight just to ensure it's perfect. And it normally tells you to mix this juice with water. Whatever you do, do not add water because you don't want to water down the champagne. So this is just pretty good by itself. It flavored up the drink very well. And if you have a little trouble getting it out, because I know I did, just get that spoon and kind of scoop it out. It's fine. It'll melt right away anyway, but it is what it is. Now on to the main entree and the last thing I'm showing you today, which is this delicioso shrimp pasta. Now what you're going to need is a bunch of things that make your breath smell, so you might want some gum as backup. So those things are onion powder, Old Bay seasoning, chopped garlic. You can do fresh, but I don't do fresh sometimes. Some whipped butter, and a lemon. Now I did forget like 3 ingredients, which is salt and pepper and garlic powder as well. So bear with me, but just let that be known. You need those 3 even though they're not shown. So you're going to cook your pasta while we cook our shrimp, so everything kind of finishes at the same time. So I hope you know how to make spaghetti. If not, it tells you on your box. So what you want to do for these shrimp is to take a half a tablespoon of butter and kind of swirl that all around on, I believe this is called a skillet. I told you I'm not a professional, so I do not know, and my dad might be mad since I don't know, but I'm trying my best. And what I found easiest was to actually season the shrimp while they're on the skillet instead of pre-seasoning it, because remember, we're young, we're dumb, and we're broke, so I could just not figure out how to do it on a kebab stick, and I didn't do so great of a job. And it seemed more even when I did it on the skillet as well. And I do not have any measurements for this, I just kind of did it. And when I get the shrimp kind of cooked up, you're going to take some of that whipped butter and you are going to squeeze some of that lemon juice in that butter, and then you'll take that butter later and put it on top of the shrimp and let it melt on there and melt around. And then I took that garlic to top it all off. Make sure you flip the shrimp throughout, and you want to make sure that it is white in color and firm. That's how you know the shrimp is done. And then when you get all that done, that seasoning is perfect in there. We're going to use that because we'll take those noodles after you drain them and kind of put them on that skillet. Just put it on low or warm, and then you're going to spin that and turn that around in there to flavor up the noodles as well, so the shrimp isn't the only thing with flavor. And those are all the tools that you need for a perfect Valentine's Day dinner when you don't have money. Because let's face it, if you're watching this, you're probably a millennial, which means that we are solely responsible for us never being able to retire and us having billions of dollars of student debt. But you know what? Not to put a damper on your Valentine's Day, because it will be great for a day. And this all costs less than $20, which we all know that $20 can be one person for dinner. So this is half the price of what you could be spending at a restaurant. And it's okay to do things at home. Sometimes you can't always give gifts. Valentine's Day is about the love. And if you're here to just say, Valentine's Day shouldn't be just the only day you show love, that's not what we're saying, fool. Just let us have a day. All right, I hope you guys have a blessed and beautiful one. Bye-bye.